Hey guys, so today I'm going to be running Challenge Dungeon 14 level 9 with Awoken and Anubis, my leader and my friend's leader. So my team consists of 2 Awoken Hakus, which are great because they have a time extend, they've got skill boost, and their active almost always guarantees a 9 combo unless you're extremely unlucky, which has happened to me in a few cases where you get like 8 combos. At one point I got so unlucky I did end up getting 6 combos, but that almost never happens. Then I've got Darky Zanami, which is the only monster that is not 297 on this team. And she's there because her active, the 35% shield for, I believe it's 3 turns? Yeah, 3 turns, is really helpful, even if you don't necessarily need it to tank a certain preemptive, like from a DQ Hera or something like that. It's just really helpful because it gives you a bit of wiggle room or room for error in your comboing, so if you mess up or if you get hard trolled or something like that, it might extend your longevity of your life by a little bit, so it's nice to have in there. And then I got Pandora as a heart maker in the worst case situations, just in case you do get hard trolled and you're really low on HP, and also a dark orb maker, which is nice because just popping Pandora's active generally guarantees at least 8 combos, so if you get like a 6 or 7 combo board, that'll help you out, and sometimes, best case scenario, it will give you a 9 or 10 combo board. So as you can see, I'm pretty much just plowing through the dungeon, not really popping many actives, just going straight through it, because nothing in the dungeon really hits too hard or is too hard to take on, especially with a fully developed team like the one I'm using right now. So the only really hard part of this dungeon starts at floor 5. Floor 5 is 3Dia, which is really annoying to take on because he has a lot of health, about like 6.2 million, and he has a certain set of skills he uses in a certain order, and unless you can kill him really quick, he will burst you down and bind some subs, and then he'll do a one-hit kill for like 160,000. I really suggest taking him down in one turn. So 6th floor, which happened this time around and last challenge dungeon set, is Fatty. He's really annoying just because of his 1.5 million defense, but as you can see I popped a Haku and I got 1 Skyfall and I just did enough damage to break his 1.5 million defense with about 1.7 million as my highest. Last floor is Dark Zayrog, which is one of the most annoying parts of Dragon Rush, which he is in, and most of the challenge 9s, the past few. Just because of his dark or light absorb. You can use either one, it lasts for 4 turns, and whenever it runs out, he reuses it, and there's a 50% chance for him to use either one, which I feel is sort of incorrect, mainly because, in my opinion, it always feels like he uses the one that you want the least. Because, let's say you run this with a Light Cali team, or an Awoken Raw team, you really want a Dark Absorb. Like, you would generally, those 2 teams are focused around light 2 prongs, so you would want to get Dark Absorb, but he always uses Light Absorb whenever I try with either one of those teams. And now, as you can see, I'm using Awoken Anubis. My whole team is dark, no light whatsoever on the team. I'm practically praying for Light Absorb because there's almost no way for me to beat it unless I pop a Haku active and kill him with my sub attributes, which is possible, but with the positioning of my Pandora at 5th slot, her sub attribute would hit 2nd last, so she would almost always restore him if he has Dark Absorb, meaning my Anubis, my Awoken Anubis friend, his fire sub attribute would have to hit for 6.2 million alone to one-hit Zayrog, and that would be insane. That would be along the likes of 5 or 6 sets of fire and 12 or 13 combos, which is pretty hard to get. So pretty much the whole point at this point is just, or the plan at this point is just to stall him out until he uses either whichever absorb you need. And he has a certain set of skills that he uses in order, just like 3Dia, and as long as you know that order, you're pretty much set. As you can see, I finally got Light Absorb after stalling out 2 4-turn Dark Absorbs, and I pop a Haku active, which gives me a decent board. Sadly, and the best part is, funny part, I mess it up completely, getting 7 combos, but for the first time in the dungeon, I do get some Skyfall love, and I take him out. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.